Have no fear, the Dougster's here. Welcome to another episode of Dougster's Wolverine Garage, where today we're in the basement because it's warm down here. I hardly have any heat in the Wolverine Garage, and it's January, so got to get wrenching done. So we're moving to where it's warm. Plus, what I'm going to be doing, I want to contain the mess to a different place. So what we're going to be doing today is working on tearing down my 440 source aluminum heads for my power plant for shop truck. So let me get you flipped around here. And here they are. 440 source aluminum heads. Supposedly, they've been upgraded to comp valves, comp springs, and I believe, I was told, that they got better valve guides too. These are PRD, I believe. PQ2 1.6 ratio roller rockers. And bought this as a package deal. And you know what? It was very reasonable. Very reasonable. So as Scott from Cold War Motors would say, everybody out of the pool. So we're going to be pulling the roller rockers off, and I'm going to wrap them up in aluminum foil. I'm going to pull them all off as one unit and lay them, not aluminum foil, sorry, saran wrap, and then lay the saran wrap over it and then just wrap the tar out of it. And then over here, I got a KD Tools valve spring compressor, and it was given to me, and it works great. It works great. And there's the water pump. So yeah, we're going to be using that KD Tools valve spring compressor. Let me grab it for you. This is kind of hefty. KD. Yep. My friend says, "You want it?" I'm like, well, "Sure, yeah." He goes, "Take it. You can have it." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I see them on eBay for like $25, so it's not like it's like, woo. But hey, it's still a valve string compressor. So I got to be careful and see if keep every valve in order. Got to make sure that every valve goes back in its original home. And then I got to check and see if there's shims underneath each of these. Keep all the springs in order and all the shims in order, so everything goes back together just as she is now. And then I want to port and polish, do some light chamber work. If I get really, I want to now, but you know how you get when you work hard or do a big long activity. But I'm thinking about doing the valves mirror. So I'm thinking about that too, maybe. But I will be doing port and polish work. And so that's where we're at right now. Everybody out of the pool. So more soon. Roller rockers are off. Made into two nice little packages with saran wrap. I never would have thought of that if I hadn't received, when I bought them from the guy used. That's how I received them, was wrapped up in nice, neat little packages like that. So, heck yeah, that's great for it. So, there are the roller rockers put to bed, and they'll get put away. And then now we're going to start looking into tearing down these heads and keeping our valves. I got to figure out a way to mark everything so I know what's what. And so everything's got to go back the same way it was. More soon. And here we are with head flipped up and masked off and just the combustor chambers. And I taped it off right at the flame ring all the way around. That was fun. My eyes need a break after doing those. That wasn't so bad. The outside, those suck. But yeah, all masked off. Got the other side to do. So yeah, moving forward. One head. Two heads. So, yep, got them all masked off. Those suck. My eyes, oh my God, I'll have to look real intent, make sure, because I taped it off at the fire ring. So, yep, now we're going to probably get started pulling the valves out. Yep, more soon. So while I'm waiting, my spring compressor over there isn't either. I don't have the hand strength to get both the keepers out, or I've got some seriously stout springs. I'm supposed to have a friend come over and help me with them. Maybe him and I together can squeeze it down, because I mean, I get one keeper out and the other one almost wants to come out. So I'm waiting on him. So meanwhile, I got my tunnel ram out, and right now I'm smoothing out the casting flash like this. See how rough it is there? Got 60 grit sandpaper rolls on the old DA, and for now I'm going to get rid of all that ridge there, and then when that's all done, if there's any other imperfections, like there, I'll take that out too. And that's my headlight in the back, so I can kind of line of sight. And then when I've got all the imperfections smoothed out, I'm going to do the whole thing in what Andy Wood calls high performance 60 grit sandpaper roll. So there's one in there, and it's on the inside of all four. So yeah, that's what I'm doing for now. More soon. And here's where I'm at for now. I need better light. There's a divot there. I need better light. I need new batteries. What I find is if I lay my headlight underneath it and shine the light up through the port, I can see everything a lot better, and I can get at it. I need to do a better job on this wall, but I'm just basically smoothing it all out to 60, and there's a little ridge in there I'd like to take off still, but it is way better than it was, and it's really exciting. So just sandpaper roll, more soon. So it just turned out that I was using the valve spring compressor wrong, and yep, all the valves are out, all bagged and tagged, nice and tidy, and all the valves are out. So I'm going to continue to work on my intake manifold, and I'm going to transition over to the heads, and I'll take you over to the intake manifold for progress. She's looking really great. Let's see if I can't get you. Yeah, my light. A lot to go. That's probably the best looking one yet. The most complete out of all of them. Yeah, just working away. Look at all the chips. Yep, just working away. All right, more soon. And it's a new day working on the old tunnel ram. And what do you think, guys? Yeah. I am just, it's not the best. Had a hard time getting the tool down in there, but I did the very best I could. I got as much acreage as I could. There's just some places I couldn't get. But almost all of it is high performance 60 grit, as Andy Wood would say. And then I spent a long time right here because of that bend. It's in this chamber. And I took that, I smoothed that as well as I could. Mind you, did all my work with sandpaper rolls. So still contoured that, and I took a long minute on that dog leg right there on all of these. So very pleased with how it turned out. Here, we'll get you a view of the bottom runners too while we're at it. And there we are looking up. Now I haven't gasket matched or anything like that yet, and I will be doing that soon. But this is just getting the runners done. And oh, there's a bit of 60 grit sandpaper roll. And there we are looking up. So yeah, I'm very happy with it. Nice and uniform. I tried to take there's casting flash down. There's some of it you can see. I've taken a lot of that down, but I realize I can't get it all out, but it's way better. So now I'm going to probably get you set back. Now I'm going to go get the top piece and set it on and see how it lines up with the ports, and then start working on the carb top. So far so good. Really excited. This is out of my dreams. You know, I dreamed about doing this. This is my first time. You know, I dreamed of owning a tunnel ram and doing all these tweaks and all these cool things I've learned from like Andy Wood, David Vizard, and Tony, and all the greats. And yeah, it's great just starting to move somewhere. So starting on the carb top now. So now we've got our top part on, and the first thing I'm going to address is there's a step. It's flush here, but there's like a step all the way around, and it's pretty thick. So I'm going to fully open this area up to its maximum size. I'm going to do that to both of these, and then we'll work in other areas. But I think it's going to take me a minute to get after this. So, all right, more soon. And now I've got that side done. I've got the other side, that to a shadow and that to there. So we just got to do top and bottom. And yeah, it takes a long minute to massage that down with 60 grit rolls, but we're getting there. More soon. Back on test fitment for the tunnel ram. Got this massaged out real nice. That took a while. Excuse me. And then now we're mocking up, and I'm seeing how I can get this all lined up. I'm almost thinking about having these. I don't like how the bolts go in. Inside here, it's kind of a pain, especially with my big fat hands. But I'm trying to figure out how to get this thing adjusted precisely right. Then I want to mark location points on the outside, so I have to have it there. But I'm finding once it's centered, really I don't have a much back and forth movement. So I think what I'm going to do is center it, bolt it tight, and then get it adjusted, or adjust it exactly where I want it, bolt it tight, and I'm going to color it in with a Sharpie. I'm going to blend all that. Yeah, that's my plan. Cool. And then all that's going to get high performance 60 grit. All right, more soon. And here we are, completely port matched. So now I have my reference lines only on one side, so I line it up here. I got to make sure to be perfectly center on the center line, and left and right. But I hit it with Sharpie, then I went in and I ground it all, and then I rolled it, hit it with the sandpaper rolls. So, yep, we're port matched. I'm so happy how well this turned out, guys. Very happy. So now we're going to do some more high performance 60 grit on the inside of the upper, and yeah, more soon. Got a lot done today so far. Port matched. Got this. Still working though. All right, more soon. And I got a couple of cheap Rolock disc arbors. This trick I picked up from Just Mopar Joe, and I guess Andy Wood from Unity Motorsports Garage told Mopar Joe. So thanks, Andy. Thanks, Just Mopar Joe. The exhaust, that was like perfect right out of the box. I mean, other than putting some, oops, good thing that was empty. Putting some body shop tape on it. That, like, boop, went right in there. This one, I had to trim a little bit, a lot of it, a whole lot of it. But, yep, now she fits just as nice. So now I'm going to get that taken care of and start smoothing that out and take the corner off all the way around. And then high performance 60 grit all the way through on all the chambers. And then eventually I'm going to start working on the valves and knife edging my intakes and rounding my exhausts like Uncle Tony talks about. So, yeah, we're going to make horsepower, baby. More soon. And my first two ports, 60 grit sandpaper rolled. There's the exhaust. There's two not done. Let me get the light for you. Long ways to go. Still got some casting flash on the inside of the runner, but I'm going way above and beyond just 60 grit on this. I'm probably going to find other grits of rolls and really go to town on the exhaust. So, yep, I'm going to take a break for lunch. More soon. Working on the second head and got the exhaust port radiused like Uncle Tony tells you to. I haven't actually got down inside because I don't have the right sandpaper rolls. I got these big ones that are kind of about thumb size, and they don't get in those tight spots like the other ones that are that size, but this is all shot. Yeah, I got every dollar out of these boys. So I need some more sandpaper rolls, and so I can get started inside the port. And let me get her stood up. And I've started port working. Started blending the seat to the bowl. Working away. Go relax for a little while tonight. So, more soon. Continuing on with more bowl blending. This is a new day. And keeping at it with the larger stuff. I'll have the right stuff. I'll have the right sandpaper rolls in tomorrow. So after work, I pick them up and come right on back. But more exhaust bowl blending, and I got the casting flash milled down on the port. So tomorrow, yeah, there you go. How about this? Hey. Oh yeah. So yeah, I got the casting flash smoothed out, and yeah, I still got that to do. That's what I'm gonna be working on next. But yeah. So looking good. Way more to go. More soon. And now we have 2 heads done. So that's the other one. And I mean, pretty good for an amateur. Never done this a day in my life till now. Nice and shiny. I did the chambers really good on this one. I have to go back and do the chambers on the other one. But I am very pleased. And now I'm going to start doing the, not facing the valves, but the back side. Like you round the edge of the exhaust and then sharpen the intake. So to get maximum flow. And then everything's going to get a nice hot soapy bath and a stiff bristle brush and clean, 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 clean. Then I'm going to lap valves in and then reassemble. So I still got a ways to go, but looking good. So there's one, and I'll show you the other one. Look at the chips out of two heads. Well, look at me too, but that's the chips that I can show you from two heads in an intake manifold, a tunnel ram. And then move some parts. There's the other head. Yeah, I'm going to do that into the top of that chamber better. Probably do that next. But yeah, looking quite minty. Very pleased. So, oh yeah, more soon. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you. Now I got this tip from Just Mopar Joe, and Just Mopar Joe got this tip from Andy Wood. So Joe, Andy, thank you. Grab yourself some Rolock disc carbers, and the exhaust fits perfectly, save for you gotta put a little body shop tape on the shaft to fill it. But I mean, it goes in pow like that. And then this one I actually had to put into my grinder and take my pocket knife and literally stand up and like, I must have taken 3/4 of an inch out of the OD. But look now. So no worries about nicking seats there, eh, boys? So yeah, just wanted to show you that real quick, and it works. It works, and it's, man, that was just a few bucks, and well, money well spent, I believe. Yeah. So now more soon. So after both heads are done, this was the one I did first. And then I followed and did this one. And this one where I thought was done, I ended up doing such a superior job on the second head that now I'm going to go back and take what I learned here. It took a set of cylinder heads to finally understand what to do. And still can feel it. Pretty good ridge. See that black line right there? I thought I couldn't get that any better, but now I know the technique to do it. Gonna get that out. Got a spot up in there too. And yeah, I'm gonna make this so much better, and they're good. I mean, I'm very, very happy. But so yeah, gonna put this on the bench and start doing a better job at the seat, the bowl. More soon. And in case you were wondering, there's what the other looks like, and it is way better. And they're all this good. It's too much light. Oh, there you go. And they're all that good. That exhaust port. That exhaust port. Yeah, so highly superior. So yeah, now I'm just gonna do that to these. Later. And here's the finished product after a 25-minute touch-up. Way better. Oh yeah. No shadows now. There we go. And last but not least, yeah, I love how shiny they are. So now they're done. So now we're going to go work on the valves. More soon. And we've done our first valve just using a 60 grit roll and my drill. And here's my first exhaust. All I did was radius that corner. Just rounded it off. So 15 more to do. I don't know, I might play with that some more. But 15 more to do. Exhausts, you round the edge because airflow is going this way. And then the intakes, you on the bottom. This is an Uncle Tony thing, trick. The bottoms, the intakes, you almost sharpen. So place the blade up against the bottom of it and almost sharpen it because the flow is going that way. And that way it gets a better dissipation into the cylinder. So, okay. More soon. And about an hour later, and I got all of the one head's worth of valves done. See? That's exhaust, intake. So all these ones closest to me, laying face down, are done. And my hands need a break. Batteries need to charge. And then I'm going to come back and work on the other side. So unlocking free horsepower. Thanks, Tony. More soon. Just sitting here. Got another exhaust or intake valve done. Nice sharp edge. Finished with a little steel wool. I didn't get it totally clean, but a little carbon never hurt nobody. Yep. So a few more left to do. I think this is I'm on this intake. Or yeah, this intake. So more soon. And this is the last exhaust valve. And the tops of the valves look pretty good. And only a few of them even have a line there. And the ones that are tall are not that tall, not that bad. So, yep, we're all done. So that means everybody gets to go have a nice hot soapy bath. And then, oh no, wait. First I got to get some, probably tomorrow on my way home from work, I'm going to pick up some valve lapping compound. And I'm going to lap my valves on all 16. Then I'm going to give it a nice big hot soapy bath and a scrub a dub. And then reassembly and everything's got to be done. The head's got to be done, valves, everything gets washed, and then plus my roller rockers that I've got wrapped up as two nice neat packages over there. That has to be dismantled, cleaned, reassembled, just because it's been in this environment. So, yep, clean everything. That's going to be the name of the game after valve lap. More soon. And now we are lapping valves. I've got all of them done from here out, and I got this last exhaust to do on the driver's side head. Excuse me. And then we'll get to work on the other side. But yep, everything's working pretty good. And yep, everything's getting lapped and More soon. And here we are working on the next head. That one's all done, all bagged and tagged. Now this one. More soon. Just a drill and gentle pressure. Doesn't take long, I realized. More soon. And now we are all lapped. Both heads are lapped in. That's all over here. I have my systems where now the bags are print up again, so that means that I went through and lapped them all. So all set there. Now I'm going to peel the tape, and then maybe another day, maybe later today if I get a little more time, we'll start the cleaning process. Everything's got to get clean for reassembly. So more soon, guys. And there we are, all peeled. Next up, bath time.